well, talks as well. TUSK, we're looking at this boom candle right now. We are working the 50 exponential moving average, which also coincide with our resistance. Look at how we supported here, resisted here, resisted. So I expect resistance around this $1.80. Okay, if this area holds, then guess what, we're looking for a push into 225 or even 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. Now, what are we doing today? What is the purpose of today? What is the analysis all about? Today we're gonna be talking about small price, low float stocks, okay? And we're gonna be analyzing, just charting it up and see, where is our possibility of entry, where we're expecting the price to go. This is not a recommendation to buy or to sell stocks, okay? These are just for entertainment purposes only, because guess what? Time will tell as the market begins to gain momentum, right? Aside the issue with the war, Ukraine and Russia and all that, I hope they come to an amicable understanding and stop this war, because war is not good for any country, any nation in whatsoever. But anyways, let's get back into the moment of the day. We're going to be talking about stocks, and the stocks we're going to be talking about is going to be the small price stocks. However, we also have the market. Looking at the market, in my previous video I talked about the market. I talked about what I'm expecting the market to really do. With your level, this trend right here is going to be your support level, making sure that this trend doesn't break lower. Why? The reason is because right now we're having a hard time. We're having a critical momentum push into 200 moving average, and guess what? It's getting rejected. Okay, this area is getting rejected, and as a result we cannot push further. We cannot continue the trend to the upside. Guys, I'm sorry about all the ranting. Now let's get into more stocks. In my previous video, the weekend charter, popular demand, you get more on the market. My first stock here is going to be our ABVC. Why ABVC? The reason is because looking at this chart right now, what do you see? What I see is a stock consolidating within a particular range, respecting the resistance and support level. All we need now in this stock is a momentum push. What is a momentum push? A momentum push is that push that comes in as volume begin to surge, the stock begin to push to the upside. That is what I refer to as a momentum push. So we're expecting it. Right now we're having issue with this critical level, which is our 20 exponential moving average. So keep an eye out on ABVC in the coming days. Also, we're taking a look at AGL. Okay, AGL right now, we're looking to break this downtrend. That is a very critical spot. But at the end of the day, we're looking for price to push into the $27, $28 in the coming days. This is for more like a long-term perspective view on this stock. Volume is coming in as well. Next one is going to be AERI. This one right now, this is what happened, guys. Okay, every time we got to this spot, okay, we tend to reject it, and all of a sudden there was a gap bounce, or what I call, a boom candle. We push right up and then held this 50 exponential moving average, push into resistance. Okay, so right now price is rejecting this resistance level to try to reclaim this trend right here, but I don't think this trend we're going to obtain this trend. Reason is because if you take a look at it, we have our 20 and 50 exponential moving average, which we act as a support in this case. So keep an eye out on that as well. We'll also have AESE. AESE has been consolidating right around the 20 and 50 exponential moving average with a supportive nature in terms of trend line around our level right here. So I will be looking for price to break $1.85, and then we can collectively push towards 196 or even $2 in the coming days. You know, just look for the bridge of this 200 moving average. Next one is gonna be AGRI. This one as well, we're looking at $1.75 hold. We need to hold this level, which also coincide with our 50 exponential moving average. If this area holds, guys, you know, we can push through $2, which is right now is our resistance. See how we push into $2 and then reject it back down. So that is where you're gonna be watching in the coming days as well. VLON, guys, we're looking now at $5.50 as a support. Okay, we held that area, bounced back up into reclaiming the trend. So see for price, if price holds $6, I think we can continue to the upside on VLON. Okay, if I cannot post all the chart here, if I cannot analyze them here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post them up on my Twitter and on my stock tweet. Okay, so just keep an eye out on those other ones as well, because there's so many charts, right? XFOR, XFOR, this one right now, we broke out. Okay, price really did break into 50 exponential moving average, couldn't hold that level. Right now we're pulling back with a possible retest of the $1.75 or $1.80 area. So keep an eye out, see if you know, price reject or fail these $2 for a more continuous move. Wish as well, WISH, right now we're looking at price to bounce off of this trend. That is where I'll be expecting price to bounce off of. If CLOV push, I think I expect Wish to also push as well. VUZI, right now we are reclaiming the 20 exponential moving average, which coincide with our downtrend. So I'll be expecting more above the $6 in the coming days, guys. So keep an eye out, very close eye out on this one. YTEN as well, U10 Bioscience Incorporated. This one right now, we're looking at price right now broke the downtrend, looking to push and push and push. Right now our resistance is going to come in around $5.50. okay, that is our resistance. See how price push through 550 only to reject it, right? So look for a more needed push around this $5.50, and if that area holds, look for price to push through $6.25 or even $6.50, which will be our next resistance if you're looking at that chart beautifully. VINE as well, look for support here, which is right now we are supporting nicely. Okay, $4 is that area to hold with a shake hands of these $4, like 390, 380 area, and then we can break this trend. The trend is your friend, guys, right? So this downtrend right now, that is your best bet. If we break through that area, I'll be expecting price to push into this next resistance, which is $4.50. Where is the resistance, guys? Look at that. This area is going to act as a resistance, which also coincide with our 20 exponential moving average. looking at the oil side or energy, right now USEG is pushing through this area of resistance. Right now you see, one thing I like about the 200 moving average is so beautiful. Look at how price was bouncing right around this area, only to boom out into almost $5. So keep an eye in the coming days as well. Talks as well, TUSK, we're looking at this boom candle. Right now we are working the 50 exponential moving average, which also coincide with our resistance. Look at how we supported here, resisted here, resisted. So I expect resistance around this $1.80. okay, if this area holds, then guess what, we're looking for a push into $2.25 or even $3 in the coming days. So keep an eye out on this one as well. SYTA, we're looking at a retest of this downtrend break. If that retest hold, then we're looking for $1.75 in the coming days. We're looking at tops as well. What is top ships doing right now? Top right now is just inching higher. Okay, we pulled lower, make a bounce. We couldn't sustain that bounce because we got the resistance around here, only to pull back down, support around here again, and guess what, we're trying again. So keep an eye out. Look at this nice, beautiful looking hammer shape. I think, you know, every time you hold the hammer, guess where it's going? It's hitting it. So keep an eye out and see if you know, price can continue to push higher into resistance of 125, 120 area. Look in at TGA as well. Right now TGA, we're looking at $4 resistance. Look at how we've been topping around this area. See if this reject. If it reject, then we'll be pulling back down to 360, $3.70 for the needed support. TROHC as well, we've been really pulling and selling off from the $32 area, $30-ish area, and then pulling lower. Right now we're looking for a fight around $7.25 in the coming days on that beautiful name. RODBX as well, we've been pulling lower and lower. Right now with the expectation on a long run for the price to pull back into the $9, $10 area, because this was one of the SPAC deals as well. This is red box. So QNGY as well, the same principle, the same application. We're looking at price to bounce off this area. Right now this $3 is going to act as a support. See how we'll be making a very fantastic looking wicks, right? So keep an eye out on that as well. We're looking at RIDUS. RIDUS at this point in time, $9, guys. $9 is that spot. Guess what is going to happen at this point? We're trying to hold the 50 exponential moving average. If this area holds, guess what, we can push through and then fill the gap. Where is the gap? This area is the gap at this point in time. So keep an eye out on RIDUS. Ride as well. This is Lordstown Motors. Right now this trend is going to act as a support. If not, we'll be expecting $1.75. okay, but right now $2 is going to act as a support in the coming days. I talked about this kind of chart looking pattern, REVB as well. We're looking at support around $4. If it doesn't, then you know, you're going to be looking for more to the downside. That is my expectation for that name. SDPI, we're looking at $1.30 resistance. Okay, if that is respected, then look for price to pull lower down into 90 cents. So keep an eye out on that as well. SDIG as well, we are feeling this level. Look for $10 as a support if it comes on the name. ROMED, we're looking at price to really hold this 40 cent spot. That is what we'll be expecting on that name. SNDL, 50 cents is our area of support. If that area doesn't hold, then we'll be looking for this trend as a support. Overall, looking for momentum push to 65 or 70 cents. SEED as well, we're looking at boom candle. Now let's get to the next one I'm looking forward to talking about is STRN. And what have you got here? Right now this stock has been beaten down. The reason is because you see all these hedge fund, these short sellers and all those good stuff or bad stuff, they've been really targeting retail traders in this market. So like I said, you know, trade cautiously, trade wisely as you buy. You just don't forget to take profit as the stock continue to push higher. Right now on this, $1.50 is going to act as a support with your breakout level around $2. So keep an eye on STRN, XTC. Right now we're looking for a reverse split on this stock to come. Trust me, that is what we're looking at this point. So looking at Ktta as well. Ktta right now, I just want this stock to really bottom out. That is what I'm expecting this stock to do. It's about time we bottom out and give a very fantastic move like we did some time ago in November, December. So keep an eye out on that stock as well. 9 as well, NINE, boom play, only to reject the 200 moving average. Guys, 200 is a critical spot. 200 is the deal. So when you are actually, you know, trading a stock like this, you want to be looking at the chart. You want to be looking at your moving averages. You want to be looking at your resistance level, your support level. You want to be looking at that, and you want to be selling fractions of your position as price gets into those needed level of resistance. So in this case, you know, you want to be selling around your $1.70 and even looking for price, putting your price around $1.80. So that is what you're going to be doing. That is the expectation, because in most cases price really doesn't get to that moving average to be defined as tapping that SMA. Look at what happened right here. Price really didn't get to the 200 moving average. Guess what? We rejected before we even got to that spot, only to pull back down and make us back to 80 cents, right? So you want to be looking at your stock in this way. You want to be selling as price gets into resistance. You want to be covering your short position as price gets into support. That is how you're going to be trading it with no emotion involved. That is how you're going to be looking for needed profit. 10 cents here, 20 cents here, they all add up to give you the needed boost on your portfolio. Next is going to be ROCON. We're looking for a bottom bounce play. Right now the boom candle is coming. Look for $1.20 and then we can break that level to the upside. BDR as well, we're looking for price to really continue into the 80 cents so that we can define this as a well-defined gap fill. BROCC right now, $19 is going to act as a resistance, which we have right now currently, which will give us our inverse, our head and shoulder, which is a bearish looking pattern. If we cannot break $19, guys, then we can pull back down to $16, $17 in the coming days. CFVI as well, right now $12 acting as a support. CEI, we're looking for a boom play right into $1 or 95 cents. So keep an eye out on this. If we can break $1, guys, this can really run back up into $4 or $5 in the coming days. So keep an eye out on that as well. CNTX, this one I'm looking for a call back up. CYRN, right now $7 is our resistance. If we can break that, I'll be expecting $9.50 or even $10 in the coming days on that name. DATS as well, that that. Like I said, they're attacking the retail side of things. Look for price to really hold the $1.75 as a support, so keep an eye out on that as well. We're looking at ENVB, guys. We're looking at $1.10 as a support, but for right now your $1.17 is going to act as a support. Now we have a KAVL. Right now we're looking at $3. $3 is the resistance, okay, and with your immediate support around $2.50. If that area holds, I'll be expecting more to push through $3 into $4.50 on that name. Looking at KLXE, we are extended. RSI is showing extension at this point, so I'll be looking for some form of a pullback in that name. Meds as well, I'm looking for a bottom bounce play in the coming weeks. This one looks really solid. This one really looks good. APPH, guys, we're looking at $4.90 as a support, so keep an eye out on that as well. See if price can really pan out, if price can really do what I expect price to really do. And lastly, RKDA as well, we're looking at price continuation. We're just breaking the downtrend right now, so I'll be expecting more to just cover into $2, $1.90, $2 in the coming days, so keep an eye out on RKDA. Guys, the rest stocks, I'm going to post them up, including all of these: GORO, Grill, HUSA, HTGM as well, Life as well, MTCR as well. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. I know this video is long, but guess what? We have too many stocks to really pay attention to, too many stocks to really watch. So these are the chart levels. These are my technical levels I'll be watching in the coming week to come. Just thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your time. Be positive to everyone on earth, and let's stop the war. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.